Hey everyone, it's Joric. Welcome back. For those of you that are looking to move to Portugal and buy property, this is not necessarily great news for you, but the prices in Portugal for much of Portugal continue to increase. And so I'm just going to show you this article here. Um, there are a few factors that have gone into this that are historical, meaning the amount of supply of, I'll say, homes that people want to move into or apartments is small. The supply that of inhabitable homes or homes that need a lot of renovations, like fixer-uppers, or are a part of inheritance, so they're not even available, is huge. And the number of people looking to go to Portugal, they're going there because they're getting out of their country for retirement, or they're getting out of their country because of conflict or issues, is also high. So prices are going up, and it's a lot to do with those, I'll call it premium properties, the properties that you don't have to do much to and you can get into. And some people think, well, it's only like rich people from the US or the UK or France buying these properties. Not necessarily. There are people from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, South American countries, Brazil, people that are looking to move, as well as Africa, especially Angola. We lived near the Angolan embassy when we were in Lisbon, and there were many that it may have, I don't know, 5 or 10 people to the apartment, but they would pool their money together and make a purchase. So there's more people from all over that are purchasing places. And so again, there's still limited supply of, I'll say, quality housing in Portugal. And there just isn't enough new housing coming online. And if it is new housing, it's often €1 million plus housing. So a very, very, very small segment of the population around the world that's going to buy that. So just something to keep in mind. If you keep looking at Portugal as a retirement destination or a place you want to move, and you're waiting for the bubble to burst, gosh, it's going to happen. You can look on YouTube and probably type in like Portugal housing bubble or something like that. You'll see dozens of people making videos about it's going to happen. And you'll see those videos and you'll see when they were made. 2020, 2021, you know what was going on in those 2 years. 2022, this is going to be the year. 2023, oh, it's going to have to happen by 2024. No, it's not going to happen. People are going to continue to move to Portugal, and more people are still going, regardless of taxes or where the NHR stands or the Golden Visa, which is more geared towards certain demographic. There are just more people looking to go there for work. They're refugees. They want to get out of their country. They're in the middle of a war and they want to find something different for their family. We met, gosh, I can't count how many Ukrainians that we met after 2022 that were moving to Portugal to get away from the madness that what was going on in their country. So basically it stands to say that if you're looking to invest in Portuguese property, now is as good a time as ever, because the next video I make, it's still going to be going up. And every year I'll make a video about this. Property's probably still going to go up. Unless for some reason Portugal goes hardline when it comes to immigration and stops all forms of visas coming in. If Portugal does that, that might be the only way that there'll be less housing will come down in price, because there won't be as many people looking for property and people will have to lower their prices to try to sell them. But people are still getting a premium for their property. So I want to make sure that you're aware of that, because I get countless emails and people that want to do consultations about moving to Portugal. And if they're looking to buy, where's the best place to buy? Generally speaking, it's outside of Lisbon or Porto. That's my straight answer, where the properties haven't gotten ridiculous. I will also say outside the Algarve, because the Algarve, the prices keep getting jacked up too. But if you're in a smaller area, rural area, or let's say you want to be in Lisbon, but just outside, if you go 45 minutes. If you, on Google Maps, if you just had downtown Lisbon, Praça do Comércio, and you did 45 minutes to the north, to the the west will put you into the ocean, but kind of north of Cascais and Sintra, to the east, going towards Évora, and to the south, where it's Sesimbra, Setúbal, you might find, and you will find, properties that are not going up as much in price. There might be a little more room for negotiation for you to be able to find something that might be a little better. So you're closer to the city, but you're paying nowhere near the prices that Lisbon is charging. And then in Porto, if you went down to Aveiro, or you went north to Esposende or Braga, even into the interior, going as far as Viseu, you will find property that is often 30, 40, 50% less for the same size, and I'll say they're relatively the same amenities that you would get in Porto. Algarve's a little different because I don't really have any place. The closest place that would be that I might consider going is Beja, north of the Algarve area. But if you're looking for the major cities, properties are going up. And just if you're thinking about it, do it now. Every time I make a video, I am a broken record. I say now is the time, because I don't know that I'll be making a video anytime soon where the bubble burst and all of a sudden prices are going back to the way they were in 2015. Just don't see it. Portugal's too hot. Too many people want to live there or have a vacation home there. And I don't mean to live there part. They just want to live there for, let's say, a couple months out of the year. They're buying a property for that reason. And they just want to call Portugal home, let's say in the summertime or when the weather is really nice. So please, if you're buying, just sooner the better. Get it over with. Or because of the prices, you may consider moving someplace else, because Portugal is pricing itself out in many areas, pricing itself out of other European countries when it comes to competitiveness on property. So as always, please keep sending me information. A subscriber wanted me to talk about this and give my take on what's going on with the housing market. I've been consistent. I don't have any bubble bursting videos because as people have made those videos, I've said the exact opposite. There's no bubble that's going to happen here, because unless the laws of supply and demand go out the door, it's still going to be a hot place to be for some time to come, unless Portugal, the government, decides to massively change their immigration policies. That's when you'll maybe see a difference in the market. As always, I appreciate the watch. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for watching to the end of the video. Take care.